because I mean, again, like the old or pre-patch, what would happen is you just get tapped by it, and you just kind of fall a little bit. You wouldn't really go anywhere. But that time he just blew
Knockback
up.
is a lot better now.
And so now we're gonna get PanQuake versus BunnyWarlord coming up on stream here. This is, I believe, a winners quarters match. So jumping a little bit further into bracket here.
Now, I really hope PanQuake just stays with his Bayo, but I'm not sure. We might see the Joker. And I know BunWF has been practicing K roll, so if he does, that'll be interesting to see.
Beautiful to see all these K rules here at MSOE now.
I don't know if you want to say it's beautiful, but okay.
All right. So Zylo's going to be hopping off. Going to be playing his bracket match. We're going to get Audie here on the mic.
A wild Audie approaches.
And PanQuake is using ZSS.
Wow. Oh, yeah, he's been talking about this.
I know he's been talking about this, but I've really only been seeing the Joker and the Bayo recently. So.
Is this?
This is a winners.
Oh, winners quarters, actually.
Yep.
I'm going to put that in. Winners
All
quarters. Yeah, no, this is a good set. It's going to be a good set.
Yeah, for sure. I know PanQuake, not the biggest fan of heavies, and Bunny is definitely our resident heavy main. He uses K rule and D to D. So. Going to be an interesting fight here.
All right. So they're going pretty even. I know DDD hits really hard, but getting down against ZSS is going to be a pain in the butt.
Yeah, but Bunny is definitely mixing up his timings for his falling aerials. He's stalling with his multiple jumps there, and just constantly changing when he chooses to go to the ground, using that inhale to deal with the paralyzer shot. So, yeah, pretty even game so far, but Bunny does have to get out of this corner, and this is usually where DDD struggles, is fighting his way out of these corners.
He's been using DDD, or Gordo along with the platforms really well, actually.
Yeah, for sure, going to commit to that Jet Hammer.
Ooh, if he timed it, he actually could have caught her out of down air.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Jet Hammer, actually a very interesting option, especially on the ledge. That thing 2 frames like crazy, man.
Yeah, no, it's insanely huge, too. And he has super armor.
Yeah, but he's just going to land aggressively on that grab attempt with his back air. Bunny going to take the first stock.
Now, maybe he's just trying to practice the CSS, or maybe he just doesn't want to fight a heavy with Bayo, because I know Bayo can struggle against heavies sometimes. So
yeah, DDD is going to be living to like 200 against
yeah.
Bayonet, unless he gets a huge read or a witch time. But ZSS, honestly, if you don't get those confirms with the flip kick or the Nair into up B, or Nair into down B, sorry, it can be hard for her to kill too, because she's got to fish for those stray back airs and stuff, and you can start to stuff her out. And like, again, PanQuake kind of just looking for a way in and not getting it, and he's starting to fall behind in percent.
I think besides the fact that they're doing a lot of committal options, they're actually playing pretty well in the footsies. I would like to see, more safe like pokes from both of them. Maybe like DDD can down tilt more if he's like pressured in the corner. Yeah,
we've seen actually down tilt come out a lot, but that Nair shield not going to be safe. Up B out of shield still an amazing option.
The option I see from him in the corner is a lot of Gordo, and it's fine, but it gets predictable. So.
Yeah, because then ZSS can just jump up there and hit him for it. Ooh, gonna come down with that down air. PanQuake's been using that down air a lot to land, and it's starting to get called out here. Again, he uses it there, missing the tech punish there.
He hasn't really done a lot of like ZSS stuff, I guess. Like he hasn't been chaining up airs or landing nairs or zairs even.
Yeah, landing nair and zair are like 2 of your best tools as ZSS, and we haven't really seen much of it. The other thing also PanQuake really hasn't used is ZSS's great ledge trap game. Although here, yep, gonna get that classic bread and butter combo with that falling neutral air. So, but yeah, PanQuake kind of just neglecting a couple key options in ZSS's kit, but we're starting to see him wake up here. Gonna go for a risky grab, gonna get punished, but not gonna die for it. Yeah, I do believe, yep, Zair does reflect Gordo, but you gotta watch for the inhale. And yeah, that's another thing, PanQuake really hasn't been batting Gordo away. Bunny's just been inhaling it when he throws the short range Gordo.
I don't know if Zair reflects the like re-spit Gordo when he
yeah, because that one is very hard to deal with. That's going to be a free punish. Uses the grab to get a forward throw off stage, reset this ledge situation here. And again, like, ooh, fortunate SD.
Low, yeah.
Yeah, but one thing, again, PanQuake really, I haven't seen him use is that down smash. That's such a good option. He's not really using that in those ledge situations. He's been using a lot of up smash, though, which is great to catch all these jumps, but Bunny's kind of adapting and not jumping as much. We see him staying a lot more grounded here, this last stock.
they're both just kind of playing around each other, but never actually hitting each other. Like they've been going back and forth for a while now.
Yeah, and Bunny's going to be winning these like little light neutral trades every single time. He's got the hitboxes and the endurance to do it with DDD.
Definitely.
Because you're not going to want to take in trades. With ZSS, what she needs to do is she needs to capitalize on every hit, and we just haven't seen that too much here.
Honestly, he hasn't really been punished for down B that much either. Like he's been using Jet Hammer a lot. It's super punishable. He just hasn't.
Yeah, especially as ZSS, you're super nimble. You can definitely navigate around it. It's a very slow and telegraphed hitbox. You can honestly just shoot your paralyzer shot at it. But that dash attack on shield not going to be safe at all. But here, ledge situation. But again, PanQuake just kind of lets him out of the corner, and that's where ZSS excels, is that corner pressure with the down smash with her back air. And we're just not seeing that here.
Yeah, even just a short hop to pressure the space, like he's gonna either get up attack or try to jump over.
Yeah, you want to bait an option with that scary back air. And again, going to commit to the hammer. Okay, yeah, I do like the down B attempt, but just a little bit misspaced. Because if he did get a berry there, that was curtains. This might, gets the grab.
Okay, not a ton. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
trades to Gordo. And yes, another thing I see in chat mentioned is PanQuake not really using that flip kick too much either. That move, crazy strong. I know it just got a nerf recently in the latest patch. Its berry time did get decreased by a significant amount to the point I believe you can mash out starting around, or up to about like 80–90% if you're a decent masher. If you're like super good masher, you can get out at like 120. But like we just didn't see that. It's a great escape option. It's a great combo like starter. It's a move your opponent has to respect because there's just so much power behind the follow-up after the berry. But we're seeing the Bayo into the DDD, going to Kalos League. I know PanQuake loves the stage, but...
So this is interesting. Bayo combos the crap out of DDD, but the problem is like...
Getting that stock is so hard. Yeah. But again, we see here, look at this impressive combo game coming out. Also, okay, I'm kind of upset that up B whiffed there.
Yeah. No, I think the big thing in this matchup is BunnyWarlord likes to swing a lot, so if he can recognize that and get witch times for all of the stocks,
oh yeah,
he'll get them.
He'll be good. And then also, the same thing too is Gordo kind of was a problem for PanQuake. He was just letting Bunny get away with it a lot. But now we see him using those bullet arts to just deal with Gordo super well here. DDD's not going to have the easiest time just inhaling that Gordo either because you have that constant hitbox out from the bullets. So it's a great character switch here. Oh yeah, witch times the Gordo, and that's a free up smash.
Yep.
Yeah, lingering projectiles like that are just witch time fodder.
I like how he ran underneath it too, and just to get the punish.
Yeah, and just to make sure he didn't get hit out of the witch time there. Just respecting that Gordo, respecting the space, and nice clean conversion from PanQuake, getting a huge lead in this game too. And I like that, using that downward ABK to get out of that situation there, that he overcommitted a little bit too much. PanQuake recognized that and just backed up, let DDD, come back, and then is just starting to bully him again for hitting these buttons.
Yeah, he is a full stock down now, so he's got to try.
He's got to be the one approaching. Ooh, but that forward smash on ledge could, even up super quick.
Yeah, you don't really want to approach Bayo if you can help it, but like in this point, you need to do something. Whether it's just like small neutral wins to get you an advantage state, and then you got a ledge trapper hard with Gordo, like that's a good option. Otherwise, you can just play real slow. Yeah,
I also like to point out that little cute shield break setup that Bunny seemed to be cooking there. He dropped the Gordo on top of PanQuake's shield and then came in with that jet hammer. Had that Gordo connected, that could have actually been a shield break.
That would have been nasty.
Wake up off a ledge with that ABK.
Yeah, he's been getting caught with a lot of those, honestly.
It's a great option, and DDD doesn't really have the tools to deal with it super well besides maybe that up smash.
Yeah, like a lot of characters can like crouch underneath it if she does like a jumping. Like,
yeah, or if you have a nice, good disjoint, which DDD's disjoints are not the greatest, but he's going to find that back air. Going to take his first stock here, but sitting at 140%. And yep, he's got to be careful with these Gordo attempts. Another witch time.
Same thing. He's just going to do it for the third stock too if he keeps doing that.
Yeah, that's one thing that I've learned because, again, I've played Tuesday's Bayo a lot. I've played PanQuake's Bayo a lot. You just got to, not pull the trigger on your projectiles because those are so free to witch time, especially ones like Gordo or like Mega Man's Leaf Shield that stay out forever. You're going to get witch time every single time. It's just, it's weird fighting Bayo because, tools you normally can just use freely in a bunch of other matchups, they just don't work in the same way, and they're going to be a liability. So adjusting to that, nice weight on the ledge. It's definitely hard for a lot of players.
I think something good in this matchup for DDD is you can maybe use forward tilt to poke in neutral if they're like, if you're trying to avoid the rising ABK, you can kind of stuff route with the disjoint there.
Yeah, and it makes it hard for her to come in if she does witch time that forward tilt because it has a bunch of multiple hits, and she is going to be back and have to respect those hitboxes. And by the time she can get into you, she has to come at that like downwards angle, so she can't really get a smash on you. She can't really get a lethal option. She gets some damage, yes, but she's not going to find that stock. And here, taking him to the sky is not going to be able to kill because DDD is super hard to kill off the top.
Especially on Kalos.
Yep,
Like,
biggest
that's never
stage.
gonna kill.
Ooh, Nair to the up air.
Okay. This is
Alright.
still doable. Max range GD F smash kills.
Yeah,
like, well, I
but,
say that, but
just comes down off the spawn platform with that back air. PanQuake taking game 2.
No joke. I love getting off the respawn platform, immediate back air. People don't expect it, and that was just really smart from PanQuake to realize that.
Oh, my I mean, there's some really cool things you can do with that invincibility. And, like, some people, you know, will start running away from you. And if you can call that out, you can just take stock super easily. Speaking of Bayo, there are some, like, very funny things, you know, like, you're like, oh, I want to, like, set up my projectile or something if you're, like, a Link or Mega Man. Bayos, I've had Bayos drop down off that platform, at which time me for pulling my projectile. And, ooh, we're seeing the King K rule.
I've never actually seen this K rule, but I know it's like a secondary for him, so I'd like to see what it can do.
Yeah, K rule.
On FD, is that a good pick?
That's
against
actually,
Bayo?
yeah, pretty good pick because Bayo doesn't have platforms to hide on. And K rule's like horizontal pressure can actually get very scary using those throw combos and using that dash attack to catch Bayo's laggy landings. But PanQuake not showing any signs of slowing down. You do have to be careful with that up B. It can get witch time pretty easily. Same with all of K-Rule's kind of lingering hitboxes. They do all stay out for a while, so if you are pulling the trigger way too frequently, it's going to be super easy for Bayo to get a witch time off.
If I were PanQuake in this situation, I'd like to chain delayed fares across the stage because you have that room to do so, and then maybe get like an extended side B up B combo.
Yeah, landing with that Nair going to beat out the heel slide. There's one thing you do have to respect in this matchup is that belly armor for the K rule. But again, if you use the smash attacks, it will break after the belly's taken, I believe, about 12 to 16%.
Yeah, BunnyWarlord not respecting the aerial side B from PanQuake.
Yep, F smash on shield, not going to be safe at all.
Yeah, no.
It's one of the leggiest moves on block you can do as K roll. Yeah, Bunny gonna be using a lot of that blunderbuss too. We've seen some crown throws, but crown throw like is a huge part of K-Rool's kit, but it's got to be, you know, used very sparingly in this matchup because of the risk of witch time. So it might be why, you know, we're not seeing his K-Rool move around as well as it would. K-Rool loses a lot of movement tech without that crown.
Oh,
yeah, tried to take him off to the side.
By running away from the, giving him some space. I'm not sure if I agree with that 100%, but he got out of the way of the hitbox.
Yep, and then PanQuake just kind of retreated from the situation, not getting biffed by that forward smash. There's the crown throw. Ooh, did not wish him out on the return. I believe Bunny was ready for that option. Cover himself on ledge with that blunderbuss.
Oh, barely reached ledge, actually.
Yeah, it's actually kind of hard to two-frame K rule. He usually doesn't get end up in a two-frame animation too frequently with that up B. And a lot of times he will just hit you off the ledge with that. But yeah, Bullard's going to shoot up that crown throw attempt.
More damage, 40.
47, and Bayo's going to actually survive that trade there.
Yeah, he's just running away with his lead at this point.
Yeah, he knows Bunny's kind of falling apart here. He has to make something happen.
Tried doing his second up B, I think, and he just didn't
Yeah.
get time.
Lead to an unfortunate SD, but PanQuake still has 2 stocks in the tank. But it is K-Rool. K-Rool does have some very cheeky setups that will kill Bayo at like 10. Oh, but that up B on the stage is just gonna, be a forward smash punish for days. PanQuake taking it 2-1.
Yeah. Good on PanQuake to realize, oh, Bayo is good against heavies? I'm just gonna
Just focus on my punish game and